All right, fourth story of the day. Now, this video I found randomly. It's been around like 8 months, I guess. I didn't even know it was out. I have the same routine when I wake up in the morning. I get up, make a story, make a video live, drink some mushroom coffee, start looking through, what's happening in the news that I might have missed. I talk to all you analysts in the audience and reply to comments. Then I go to the gym, and then I come back, and then I shoot after I've done caught up with what's happening in the news for the day. I go to the gym, come back, and then I shoot and edit. And the reason I do it that way is because when you're on the West Coast, from a news standpoint, there can be a disadvantage. You're 3 hours behind. So by the time I wake, a lot of people go to the gym first and then come do their thing. I tend to wake up, go look around first, figure out what it is I want to talk about, go to the gym, get fresh, and then, come talk to you guys. Right. So I was doing that today. Long intro to say I was doing that today. And someone put together a lyrical visual breakdown on Lupe Fiasco's Naomi. Now, Naomi is my favorite song, probably my favorite song. It's probably my favorite song on Drill Music in Zion. Drill Music in Zion is a Lupe project that came out, I guess, in 2022. I think it feels like 2022 to me. And it's an album he made in 3 days. He made the entire album in 3 days. And it's really impressive. Lupe's been on a creative streak that I really appreciate right now. And so he's given us albums pretty consistently. And this one, at the time I was like, man, this might be one of his like third or fourth best albums. And then Samurai came out. I'm like, man, this might be one of his third or fourth best albums. But I love Drill Music in Zion. There's a video on the channel, so check that out if you missed it, if you want a deeper dive. But this song, Naomi, is one of my favorites. And I love it when people do lyric visual breakdowns on Lupe Fiasco because as us super Lupe fans know, as we know and commiserate with each other all the time, you can listen to a Lupe song for like 5 years and then still pull out new things that you might have missed. So I didn't realize I missed as much as I did on this Naomi song. You could go watch the video of what I said about it, but there's all kinds of things in here that I missed. So I think this will be a fun video to react to. First of all, it's called Naomi, and we can start right here. This is the beginning of the song, and I had no idea it was about Naomi Osaka. I had no idea it was a reference to Naomi Osaka, the tennis player. And I'm a big fan of hers, man. I really like her energy, her attitude. I like her humility, her vulnerability, and she's great on the tennis court. So I didn't even have to click on the video before I got something new. So let's check this out.
You see it? You see it. I know you see it. Signs of intelligent life, mosquito nets repel anaphylous bites. Look at the night, nice, we look alike. They want to slice of your dreams. Even Christ took a knife for the team, so swing.
I love that part. Even Christ took a knife for the team, so swing. Look at that, how it began already. They're showing up Naomi Osaka, and she had a mental health challenges and was very public about it. And there's a lot of people who were critical, saying she's not tough and she needs to be tougher to be out there and be an athlete. Things that they used to say in the era of big back televisions, right? And so in this context, thinking about this song, it does feel like I've always felt the motivational nature of the song, but it really does connect directly to Naomi Osaka, right? You start with, how the Time magazine cover of her talking about the challenges she was experiencing, and you get to the end of the hook and it's like, even Christ took a knife for the team, so swing. And now we got her swinging already. I don't know if this is a fan reach, but it aligns up really well.
Fatal flying guillotine.
Fatal flying guillotine. Okay, there's a Kung Fu movie reference right on time. I didn't know that was a Kung Fu movie reference. I thought it was just like the weapon, but we'll keep going.
Yeah, I just come around to help, like Batman utility belt. All by myself with the world on my delts. We can chill while it melts. The beat Bill feel like it's felt. My suspicion Christians killed all the Celts. What else, what else? Forget what happened in the past. You gotta let it go like what happened to the gas.
You gotta let it go like what happened to the gas. Yeah, it's like you take your foot off the pedal. You know, this is actually a funny visual for it. But yeah, I mean, these references he's made so far already, you know, the way he pieces different pop culture references from, you know, entertainment or science or history, whatever. That's one of my favorite things about Lupe.
Can't have such anathema inside a mass. It'll ruin your communion and soil all of your fast. Stay away from rebels worshiping the devil like jazz.
So like that was a specific article that had that in there. I mean, that was something that people used to say about jazz music, that it was the devil's music. But these visuals really help you see what Lupe is talking about in his songs.
Like jazz, where heaven loses a job, hell wins staff, looking over macroeconomic.
So that's a double entendre. Okay, I'm literally going to stop playing right now, but like, so they're showing, I'm going to stop pausing this. I promise. I'm going to chill out. I know I did a lot in that video breaking down when the party died. Probably did a little too much in that video, but I'm really going to chill now. But this is what happens to me when I see music that really makes me think. So 1 second applause. So this right here, when heaven loses a job, hell wins staff. I didn't know this was a double entendre. I was just thinking about it straight up directly. When heaven loses a job, hell wins staff. Like hell, you know, hell is employing more people. but look at where he's pulling from.
Looking over macroeconomic math, counterweighting and calculating how much time that we have, then put it all in the graph. Look at all of the paths, go look at Instagram, then go back and split it in half. I ain't rapping, what's happening is blowing glass. Track is tapping drums and crystals blowing the brass.
So that's Soundtrack. This is actually the producer he works with most frequently. He is a First and 15th producer. There he is. That's Soundtrack right there. I had the chance to be in the studio with him before Samurai came out. And that was my first time meeting him in person, man. But he's really dope. Really talented producer.
Drums and crystals blowing the brass. All that beautiful musical moving you like an intercool Subaru with an Italian man saying, look at what I do for you. A nice chicken Vesuvio. Being North Boston often. Round them Sicilians, I be walking like the ambiance and talking. My favorite part is when all of the affogatos is brought and you can put Dolce Vita chicken risotto in my coffin. It's a
So he spent a lot of time, Lupe spends a lot of time in Boston now that he teaches at MIT. And I didn't realize that was a restaurant. You could put Dolce Vita chicken risotto in my coffin. I didn't know it was a restaurant. I thought it was just like a dish name.
We are in the building. Yeah. Yeah, I was in Roxbury on Malcolm X block, talking that talk that got Malcolm X watched. Trying to pick up where Malcolm X stopped. Only game I play is a Malcolm X box. Look in the sky, see the Malcolm X ring. Malcolm X files, it's a Malcolm X thing. As you ask yourself, what does Malcolm X mean? I return to the force in the Malcolm X swing. And scene. You know they want a slice of your dreams. But even Christ took a knife for the team, so swing.
It's like, yeah, a lot of people trying to step on us and beat us up and be fragile, and we got issues and emotional problems and all this other shit. And we're here in the spotlight. People expect us to just perform and not give a fuck. This shit is tough, man. Right? Giving your life to just play with and interpret, come up with all this shit. And sometimes you can't do nothing else but just swing on a motherfucker.
So yeah, that's Lupe Fiasco's Naomi. I love that song. It really is uplifting for me. Even Christ took a knife for the team, so swing. You know they want to slice your dreams, but even Christ took a knife for the team. Like that, Lupe, oh man. Yeah, so, you know, big shout out to Lupe Fiasco. Big shout out to Drill Music and Zion and Samurai. Big shout out to Bag Hell. I guess he's the one who made this video, but this is one of my favorite This is one of my favorite Lupe joints, so take a listen and let me know what you think about it. My name is Justin Hunt. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow @TheCompanyMan on everything. It's all happening.
Justin Hunte is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunte is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom bapping. Systematical culture views us radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dapping it. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, y'all, you don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunte is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunte is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.